Hi and welcome to the D2N Technology Solutions series of two-way radio programming videos. If there is a topic that we have not covered yet, please feel free to contact us via our website at d2n.com.au. If this video does manage to save you some time or a phone call, please feel free to reach out and like our channel. Today we'll be showing you how to program a Hytera radio with a digital repeater channel. We see this across a number of different types of customers: motorsport, broadcast, production, basically anybody who's running a repeater system that needs a little bit of assistance. This is the video for you. So we'll start with the Hytera programming software. This is how we're going to program the handheld radio. We'll do a separate video for how to program the physical repeater. I've used a PD662 file. Again, like other videos we've shot, this will be the same process for PD4, PD5, PD6, PD7, PD9, HP6 and HP7. It's exactly the same process to program any of those portables with a repeater channel. So the first things we want to set up are going to conventional, go to DMR services, our contact list. You'll see here, and these are the default settings in the radio. This is your channel alias. We're going to rename that. Today we're going to use two channels called audio and video. They could be any channel names that you want to suit the job you're doing. For a motorsport customer, it might be car 1, car 2. It could be car and crew. It could be any combination of channels that you like. But today we'll focus on two channels. So we're going to use audio and video. Now my advice is, if you're setting up your repeater system from scratch, is not to use call ID 1 and 2. They are the default numbers in every radio, and it's just leaving a little bit open to potential interference. So I would pick a random number. You've got between 0 and 65,000. So let's just go with a completely random number, and we'll go one after for the next channel. The next thing we need to do is set up the receive groups. So we click on receive group, click on channel 1. We're going to rename this as audio. As you can see here in the members side, it's got audio in it. Next one's going to be video. That's got video in it. Okay, next step, we go up to channel on the left hand side. We click on the digital channel. We click on channel 1. First thing we're going to do is rename it, because it's our audio channel. The next step is to pick a color code. There are 15 color codes in the DMR standard. Again, my advice is not to use color code 1. It's the most common setting used in radio programming. So between 0 and 15 you can pick a number. We will go with 7 today. When programming repeater channels, you do need to make sure you got the time slot right. Digital repeaters offer 2 channels on a single frequency pair, which means you can run 2 channels off the one unit. The first channel will be slot 1, we'll go with today, and then down here we set our frequencies up. Again, you can see that this has been set as a simplex channel because the transmit and receive frequencies are exactly the same. For a repeater channel, you must have different frequencies, so make sure that you have yourself an ACMA license, or whoever you're hiring the gear off has provided you with that information. For today we're going to use some dummy frequencies, so we're going to use 455.0, and then we're going to use 465.0. You can see here that the receive group list and the TX contact name have already been populated with the audio name. If they don't match, you can basically drop this box down here and reselect them. So just make sure that your channel name, your receive group list, and your TX contact name are all matched. If any of them are wrong, you will not get any audio. The next step is to scroll down, and this is one where people get caught quite often. Make sure your power level is set to high on your portable. If you set it to low, it will only run at 1 watt. So to get the full 4 watts out of the radio, run it on high power. The other one here, and this is really a personal choice, if you have this set to always allow, which is the default setting, it will basically allow people to key up their handheld radio while you're talking. I would set this to channel 3 because that will prevent that from happening, so people won't be able to talk over each other. That's basically it in terms of setting up the channel. We're now going to go to channel 2 on the left hand side here. Scroll back up to the top, I'm going to rename this as video. We're going to stick with the same color code that we used on the previous channel, 7, but this time we're going to set this to slot 2, because it's the other part of the repeater pair. We're going to need the same frequency pairs that we had in the previous channel, so down here we're going to put in 455, and over here we're going to put in 465. Again, you'll see that the video has been pre-selected for the RX group list and for the TX contact name. So again, just to repeat, to make sure your channel alias matches your receive group list, matches your TX contact name. Okay, scrolling down, make sure we're in high power, make sure we're set to channel 3. They are the most important settings you need to worry about from a channel point of view. Next step is to go up to zone. You can see I've built a zone here called D2N test. That will click on it, and you'll see that all the default channels are programmed into the radio at the moment. So we're going to remove the ones that we don't want by clicking on the bottom one and hitting remove. So now all we've got is the audio and video channel in the radio. Next step is to hit right, program your radio up by attaching it to the programming cable. Once it reboots, you will have 2 repeater channels programmed into your handheld. Hope this has explained it well enough for you. Thanks very much and have a great day.